We are off the Road to Heaven tour. It has kind of begun. I have left my house, that's for sure. Right outside of St. Louis, headed to Colorado. Yeah. Colorado Springs, you're up in first, then Greeley, Colorado. What's going on? Swapping time zones too. This is a little crazy. Let's go, Demun. What's up, man? What's up, Nikki? Yeah, you know me. I'm out here on the road. I'm about to get my miles in. I figured I would check in with y'all. Hello from Boston. See you in California on Halloween. That's right, Johnny. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Hello from Jones County, Taylor Hester. That's awesome. Hey, what you walking to the bus? No, the bus is over there. I'm walking this way. I got to get my 4 miles at least. I already walked a little bit, but I went to the hotel to grab me some water, get back at it. It's supposed to be cool today, but it's not. It's sunny. It feels like May more than October here outside in St. Louis. Then has the... Hey, no, I don't have the family with me. The girls are on their way to the state tournament right now, which I am missing, which is probably one of the most painful, difficult things I have had to do in a long time. I'm on the road with Zach. That's awesome, Adam Harper. That's cool, man. Yeah, I got my homie Dom with me shooting footage too. Yeah, Zach is good people. Zach Smith is Louisiana's own. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Michael Jones? But no, Colorado Springs is tomorrow, y'all. All ages. Yeah, Greeley, Colorado. That's what's up. We go Colorado Springs, Greeley, Colorado, Casper, Wyoming, and then Salt Lake City. I've been a fan for a long time. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it, brother. Nameless Wonder, yeah. I've played here before, man, but I think it was in Sauget, outside of St. Louis. Wyoming is my home state. Jeffrey Curtis, amen, brother. Yeah, I've never played there. I've been to Casper before, but I've never been to the Oil City. You know me, man. If y'all been keeping up with me at all, I just get out here and figure and make it work. You know what I mean? Like, grind it out. I would have preferred to maybe leave a little earlier in the year, but this is the latest my tour could start. It was like, I don't know, it was a balancing act. You know what I mean? My album came out on August the 22nd, and my little girl's birthday is on November the 9th, and softball season is early mid-July, like July 10th is when practice starts, and just now they're going to the state. So this was the latest I could leave where I had time to get to California, since I skipped California on my last tour under some bad advice. But I had that Brantley Gilbert tour coming. It was hard to orchestrate everything. But this was the latest I could leave and go hit California and make it home in time for my baby's 15th birthday. So I don't like missing those softball games. That's really, you know, I've been helping coach this year. It's really kind of painful. You know, my kids ain't that affected, but as their daddy, as their father, I'm kind of affected because I've been there, you know, helping coach. You know, I was one of the coaches. But that was the only, you know, this was the only way I could get most of the season, was if I waited until now to leave. The tour either had to be totally before softball season or now. And since, my booking agent was a little late getting to it, which I wasn't really excited about, but it is what it is, and Daddy's got to do it, no matter what, Daddy's got to make it work. So I'm really depending on y'all to show up and see me. I know your hard-earned money is your hard-earned money, and you have to decide what to do with it. But everybody needs music, and we're going to get through it. I know Straw Hat is an older song, but my 5-year-old daughter loves it. She absolutely loves and adores you and Jelly Roll. Amen. Ramona, California is also coming up. Yeah, I'm in Ramona, November the 2nd at Ramona Main Stage. So, yeah, if you don't know that, go to demunjones.com/tour, and the Ramona Main Stage tickets are on there. Do you poop in the queue? You poop? Okay. Oh, sorry. Hi from Germany. I'm coming to Germany next year, by the way. Heads up. At least once, maybe twice. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Evo. That tour with Brantley was amazing. Shannon Starbuck, I need you to be there. The Liquid Joe's place treated us well last time, and on a Sunday night out here on the road, you can't be too picky. You got to, everybody's not available every night, and like I said, booking this tour, you got to kind of orchestrate who's available on what night and kind of make it work, and it's a lot. There's a lot to it. It's definitely a science to it, and booking agents have quite a job, if they do it right. Is that a Jewish hat? No, that's my straw hat. What is your lineup? It's Demun Jones and Zach Smith, and there's locals on different. In Colorado Springs, my buddy Jackson's going to open it up. He's really good. And in Greeley, it's A-Hop, and then Zach Smith, and then Demun Jones. Shit. I got some, do y'all want to hear some secret news? Well, it's kind of secret. I always try to pay attention. I do my best to pay attention, right? I don't take requests at shows and play what song. I play the songs that I know people are wanting to hear, and the ones that I think, hey, people might not really they kind of overlook this song. They haven't really experienced it. You know what I mean? So sometimes I need to play songs in the show that I know that I can take that song and express it in a way live that would captivate you in a way that maybe the streaming the song or the CD would not. And also pay attention to people's responses and comments when I do read comments, which I don't much, but I have somebody that helps me look through to find the ones that are really heartfelt, and I pay attention to that stuff, because if I'm not paying attention to y'all, I could just be a hermit and not give a damn. But I feel like being an artist is a service job in a way. It's our job to put life into words for you, where you can either identify with it, find some comfort from it. So I've been paying attention, and with merch and stuff like that, I try to pay attention. It's hard to every time somebody says, hey, why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? To order 100 of these and 100 of these and 100 of those. So I try to get stuff that I know the most of y'all will like, because it does have to make money, right? I have to feed my kids and send them to a good school. I must do that. Provide and protect them. And so I got a really cool piece of merch made, and it was solely based on the reaction of my fans. When the Devil in a Halo video came out, I had worn a black straw hat in my Signs video 4 years ago, I think, with Struggle. And then I did it again in the Devil in a Halo video when me and Brandon had been killed by this female serial killer who was played by my beautiful niece, Logan. And I had black straw hats manufactured. And they are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. And everybody out here, I brought enough of them on tour with me for the meet and greets. So I'm not going to be selling them at the merch table. But I left some at the house because people all over are the ones that's been asking for it. So they're up for pre-order on my website. They're not going to ship until like when the tour's over because I want to make sure of what's left, you know. And I got it limited on there where it doesn't sell more than I have, you know, meet and greets and all that, right? So before I just started ordering pallets of them, you know, because I sell so many regular straw hats, right? So if you go to demonjones.com and go in the shop, you'll see that there is a black straw hat pre-order. And they're a few bucks more than the other one. But the other one is like a standard straw hat where, you know, this is a hat they already make. They just made one that's a little specified by me with my logos and tags on it. But this black straw hat does not exist. It does not exist anywhere in the world except on my website. They made it. It was manufactured to my exact specifications. I wish I could post a picture on here, and I will do that. But if somebody's on their laptop, somebody go over there and check it out, and then come post the link in the comments. I might be able to do that. I don't know. I don't like pressing the buttons on this thing because then I'll screw it up. And if I screw it up, it goes away, and then. So if you could, somebody go to demonjones.com/shop and give it a look and post in the comments, what do you think about it, you know? I'm going to get my husband's like straw hat in November. You coming here, Pennsylvania. So look, all of the tour dates that are black hat, Uber, gayness. Okay, thank you, Anon. I appreciate you, man. God bless you. So you can tell when the bots come in, y'all. It's really entertaining. Be careful of the bots, y'all. Be careful with the bots. Can't wait to see you in Chico, Demon. Chico, California is going to be off the chain. But listen, if y'all know anybody in Colorado, you know, Colorado's tomorrow. And like, I'm going to try to go live every day. Where are you walking, in Colorado Springs Gardens? No, I'm in Wentzville, Missouri. I'm about halfway to Colorado Springs from my house. And I'm just walking. I'm just getting my miles, you know. And I'm going to stay with y'all until I get my miles, right? I encourage y'all to get up and thoughts on Jews. You know, this is, see, I want my people to see this. This guy said thoughts on Jews. That is like a piece of bait to get me, who is an artist, involved in a discussion that has nothing to do with music. And like, even though I comment on things about being a father and stuff like that, my purpose right here on your phone and in your life is to do things that would bring you comfort or entertainment or understanding, a reprieve of whatever. I believe in God, and I also believe God's got a plan, and I've seen God's plan in my life, and I've seen things work out in my life. How I prayed for them, how I prayed for them right now, but I didn't get it right now. You know, it might have took me 10 years, you know. So I will not question God's plan, and I will not judge other human beings. I do think that anyone that would commit evil against their fellow humans, to be evil. But I also believe, in the Bible, God chose some people to be warriors to things. For one of God's plan is that my understanding isn't qualified to understand. So I won't be judging any group of people. If somebody, me as a man, if somebody were to approach me and threaten me or do something that comes close to me or my house and my family within 3 feet of me or in my yard, I will handle it the way my manly, fatherly instincts command me, because I got those instincts embedded in my DNA to protect, provide, and destroy. So unless that's the case, I won't be talking about it. I hope that nothing like that ever happens. I'm not going to get on here human being because of how they were raised or what they believe or what they're disagreeing about. I don't get involved in no kind of shit like that. I don't know if you could pull my resume right quick. You would already know that. I don't do that. I make songs, and that's my gift to the world that I'm supposed to do. I know that. And by doing that, I get to, the gift I receive is I get to, one, fulfill my purpose, and two, I get to make an example for my kids, for them to follow their talents and follow their dreams and always believe. And I get to feed them and buy them cool softball bats. Them shit's expensive. Let me see. I probably missed a lot of y'all's comments, man. I don't want to. I think so. I just got the first pre-order. I just got the first black straw hat pre-order. I want y'all to know I was up late night waiting on the bus, and the bus was running a little late, and I had this idea, because I was just going to bring them on, the ones I have, bring them on tour for the meet and greets, because if I just sell them at the table all night, every night, then I'll sell out of them, and then I won't have them for the meet and greets. So I know how many meet and greets I got, and I can guesstimate, because the meet and greets are expensive, right? Meet and greets are $100, but for a meet and greet, you get $60 worth of merchandise. So it's not like you're giving me $100 for me to take a picture with me. I'm not Pete Rose. I would never expect that, or expect somebody to pay $100 to say hey to me. I don't think of myself that way, but offer an experience that's unique to just coming in the show, seeing the artist, and then leaving, right? You come in the venue an hour early. You get a signed vinyl record, my first vinyl record I ever done of Road to Heaven. And you get the elusive black straw hat. $29.99 black straw hat. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Cardino. Okay. Looking forward to Liquid Joe's. Heck yeah, Bam Bam. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to. I'll tell you this, I do believe you could create any kind of group of people with and put them into their category. And within that category, whether you're talking about school teachers, police officers, white people, Mexican people, black people, Indian people, and you will find that most people on earth want the same thing. How they go about that, I can't call it, but most people want the same thing. And most people do not, want negativity and destruction. Might be coming to Illinois with shock in November. Get it, cardiac. The black cat is fire. Thank you, Crispy Cracker. I will not have the neon sign for sale in Arizona. I have a big one with me for my merch table. I'm about to start selling them again online, traveling with them. They're so expensive to get made now, dude. Everything's so expensive. You know, like even, I mean, concert tickets. I mean, unless you're playing the freaking stadium, you know, I mean, concert tickets are the toughest. Right now, they're the toughest that they've been since, well, since COVID, right? Right before COVID, they were slamming. Right when came out of COVID, they were slamming. And last year was okay, but like right now, as we're kind of transitioning and like, you know, the interest rate's still crazy. Gas just came down. So gas is coming down, but it's going to take a while for the impact of that to trickle into everything, where people's money goes a little further and a little further and a little further. And, you know, and everyone's affected. You know, whatever you're used to spending on groceries, you know, whether you're a millionaire or just getting by, you still notice it, right? Like you still notice it. Like people that are millionaires still live within their means and like have things. And then all of a sudden everything starts costing more. It doesn't matter who you are. You experience it when things go up 10 and 20 and 30%, because when gas goes up, diesel goes up, the price of every good that's delivered in a Mack truck, van, or which is everything on every shelf everywhere goes up. So as that gas comes down, it's going to take a minute for people to really feel that change. And just ordered my hat, my hub. Oh, that's awesome. I love you too. That's so cool. That's really awesome. I've only been to one concert in my life, so I wouldn't care if I got to meet you. It would just be amazing to be at your concert. Nameless Wonder, where are you at? What city are you in? Max Daddy 01. That's pretty cool, man. I did the meet and greet in Idaho. The merch was great, but hanging out with this dude for a bit is worth every penny. And I just want y'all to know, I'm not, yeah, whatever. You know it. You get it. You get it. Clear. There, my boy. Love you, bro, Jimmy. Thank you, brother. Cardina. Okay. No Florida love on the tour. Not true. I was just in Florida. I sure was. It was at the end of August 20th. Excuse me. August 21st, 22nd, and then I played my hometown 23rd. So I played Jacksonville, and then I played Port St. Lucie or Holiday. You know, the way these algorithms work, it's hard to see everything. Like there's so much stuff flying across your phone that things really get lost in the shuffle, you know. Can you tell some life lessons and advice? Is that something I would want? I mean, I guess me being myself and like knowing what I've come to realize in my time on Earth, I guess I just think everyone understands what I understand. I guess I take it for granted, the lessons I've learned. I definitely have some stuff that I think I could share with people that's not really Carlito, Medford, maybe, let's go. Come on. What's your life advice for teenagers? Life lessons for life. Okay. Okay. Here it goes. Teenagers. If the dream that you have, you should decide what your dream is, or what your goal is. Really focus on it and pray about it. And if that dream includes going to college, you should go to college. But if you want to be a bricklayer, if you want to be a builder, but whatever it is you want to be, you got to do the hard stuff first. You got to do the stuff that nobody claps for. You shouldn't go to college just because you want to hang out and be in a fraternity and be around a bunch of hot girls. You should go to college if it's part of the ingredients in your dream. Other than that, when you get out of high school, you should get busy. And if your journey doesn't include a paycheck right off the bat, you should get a job. And you should get a hard job. Like a hard job. A lot of the young people, especially young men I'm talking to, they don't want to do the hard stuff as much as they used to, Like I grew up, stacking. I was working for my dad or with my dad or playing and then working and then graduated to doing my own jobs and doing very well with it. That's what afforded me the possibility to go on tour, go buy a van, get a trailer, take off, and stay chipping away at your goal. Even if it's a little something, when it seems like, you're not getting nowhere, that doesn't mean you're not. And even if you make minimum wage, you should be investing. Even if it has to be $1 a day, you should be putting some of your money into something other than a savings account, than a bank account. If you do that, focus on your goal. Don't get caught up in the social. The social experience is important, but don't get caught up in that. If you have a purpose, walk towards your purpose instead of walking toward the crowd where everybody's hanging out. Is your purpose over there in the crowd? If it is, go in the middle of it and get busy. But if it's not, stay walking towards your purpose. Don't worry about what other people think. And if you can, invest 25 cents off of every dollar you make, and you will never be broke. Never. That's about it for that. Kimberly, I can't wait to see, California. You say, hey, I'm going to Oregon, I'm going to California. Everyone's like, why are you going there? Like, people have no idea. It's, shitty sidewalks and gang activity, where really most of California is, I know, beautiful rolling hills, Sierra Mountains, farms, regular people, Most of the insanity is concentrated in very small areas, and Oregon and Washington are the same. So the Pacific Northwest, all the way down California, most of those areas are just normal people. That's not where the TV cameras are. But I've been going out here so long. I already know that, and I'm not going to try to convince everybody that, because I already know it. I don't need, but if the only time you go to Oregon is on the TV, or California is on the TV, then that's all you would know, right? This time, I'm coming. I need y'all to help me spread the word, too. I'm about to Oklahoma. I'm coming to Oklahoma, too. Chickasha, Oklahoma, Wednesday, November the 4th. Demun sports cards again. Working on that. I've been working on it a while, actually, but Topps made my last ones, and then they stopped doing that for people. So I'm waiting on that, because I can't just make some Bobo. These things were slabbed by Beckett, So I can't just do anything. It has to be a high level, nice. Burke's Garage Door LLC. I just started my own business on garage doors. That was my dream, to own a business. Well, there you go, brother. You got it. You got it. You know, do your best to find some good employees, and that way you own a business and not a job where you ain't got to drive every nail and every screw, and you can be running around hustling up the next gig while they're behind you installing. You know it, Demon, especially for North California. I mean, I'm coming to Chico, brother. Come on. Kimberly, where are you? In SoCal, Kimberly, I'm in Ramona. November the 2nd, I play Phoenix on November the 1st. Yeah, after Redlands, California. And then I go back to Ramona on the 2nd. Then I'm off the 3rd. Wait, oh damn. So no, Oklahoma's on a Tuesday. Dang, that's gonna be hard. Tuesday's hard. Nameless Wonder, you need to come to Casper. Kimberly, San Diego, I'm in Ramona, which ain't far, so I expect to see you there. Will you work with Broadnecks again? I love Broadnecks. I love all those guys, man. Man, this year has been crazy. My own personal schedule, my to-do list has been so consuming. I haven't really been able to focus on like what I can do with, you know, my own house. In my house has, and I'm still missing the big ball game. I've been there for everything, and I still could. Dang it, that hurts. That was bad. Thank you, Paisley. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate it, brother. Am I coming to Virginia? Not on this trip. I am not. This trip goes, follow me. Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, back to California, Oklahoma, Arkansas, New Orleans, Huntsville, Alabama, and then I end in Alamo, Georgia. And Alamo, Georgia hasn't been announced yet, but November the 8th, Saturday, November the 8th, will be Alamo, Georgia. And then I go home for my baby girl's 15th birthday on November the 9th. Yeah, you're. Nameless, thank you, bud. Is this your last tour? No, it's my last tour of the year. If I said, I'm calling the police. God bless you. Northwest Georgia people. Dogs number 1. Yeah. So Northwest Georgia, is there a venue to play up there? I mean, if there is a venue, I'll tell you how it works. It might be, I mean, I know it's common sense to me because I deal with it year round for 20 years. You know, I've been doing this for 20 years in some form or fashion to the venues and the people that put the concerts in the venues hire the bands. They book the bands. The bands don't just call everybody and say, hey, I want to play here, here, and here. You have to go to the places that are willing for, you know, number one, to book you and pay you to play the show. You see that bus over there? Dalton, we close to Chattanooga and Rome, Georgia. I think there's a spot in Rome and Chattanooga, but they haven't booked me. And if they send an offer, you know, I mean, I have to, my booking agent sends me, goes through the offers and which ones route in the proper, you know, but those could be weekend shows. But even with that, I mean, I do pretty well in Georgia. I mean, in middle Georgia, I crush it. So like anywhere in Georgia would have to cough it up. They have to pay me in Georgia. You know what I mean? Period. And I mean, because I have to pay 6 or 7, shit, more than that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 6, 7. There's like, every time I do a show, at least 8 or 9 people get paid, not including the club. So, I mean, if you're trying to save money or like, you know, and also too, everybody that books bands is not in the concert business. Like marketing, like I've had people on here, like my tour has been announced for what? Almost 2 months. And there's people on here in this live that subscribe to me that still didn't even know I was coming to their city. So like if your club is in that city, there shouldn't be no one in that city that doesn't know Demun Jones is playing here on Thursday. Demun Jones is playing here on November the 1st. Demun Jones is playing here on Halloween at J. Riley's Distillery in Redlands, California. Demun Jones is playing Goldsfield Trading Post in Roseville, California. Like, I can do so much on this platform by posting about it, but all my show dates are posted on every platform. But people don't see it because on their phones, the whole world is dumping information into your life through this phone, you know? So to make it through, people that book the shows, they got to figure out, they need to have a friend at the newspaper, at the radio station, at the billboard company, at all the big gas stations, at Tractor Supply, to put up a poster. Like, people kind of got away from, like, I used to print up flyers and mail them out to people that would agree to pass them out in return for a ticket to the show. You know, and I went to, I've played shows in front of 3 people on the West Coast. Like, I live in Jones County, and I drove across the country in my truck and played for 3 people. How much money you think I made? How many shirts you think I sold? Like a hat and a shirt, like, you know what I mean? I took it on the chin, and that, you know, and then I end up coming there and selling it out, you know, 3 or 4 trips later. And you got to network with people. If you're in the concert business, you got to make sure everybody knows about the concert. Morton 94, don't get pulled over, bro. They need to check your website. Yeah, check my website, demunjones.com/tour. Listen, right now, there's 20 shows, 20 concerts for sale on there, and 20 meet and greets on there for sale. Right now. Right now. You can go there right now. There's 44 of y'all on here. I wonder how many black straw hats are going to get pre-ordered. If you buy a ticket and a meet and greet to a show, you get in the show an hour early to hang out with me for 30 minutes. You get a black straw hat, which isn't available anywhere right now, which will be shipped on November the 10th when I get home. And you get a signed vinyl record. A Vine signal record. A signed vinyl record. Man, how many miles have I walked? Don Graham, where's that at? Y'all bought 4 extra meet and greets? Is that in Phoenix? I've sold the most, you know what's so funny is I've sold the most tickets in Portland, but I've sold the most meet and greets in Phoenix. Dawn, hell yeah. I saw that meet and greet. Somebody sent me a list. Here, what I need you to do is we need to get, in an ideal world, and I've done this before, you know, the economy was a little better, I must admit. And, you know, filet mignon wasn't $42 a pound. Papuli's, Sarah, I wish Papuli's would cater my meat and greens. I can't afford it. I can barely afford to bring my girls there once a week. It's delicious though. But in an ideal world, the meet and greets would pay for the bus. And I can tell you on this tour, that is nowhere near the case. You know, it's not the best season it's not the best season right now to be selling $100 meet and greets. That thing right there that keeps us safe, where we can rest for the shows. Don't believe the hype. It's expensive. Captain America, I wish I could go. I've been battling stage 4 lung cancer for almost 3 years. Captain, how's that? Tell me, how's it going? How's it going? Joe Noaker, what's up, brother? Captain America, is it with that what you're dealing with? Are you not supposed to go out and about? Is that what the deal is? Is that part of their regimen for you to kind of stay calm, or? Captain America, what city are you in? Mateo, no, I'm in St. Louis. I'm outside of St. Louis right now. Captain America, okay, you're in Nashville. Well, listen, I don't have any shows in Nashville right now, but I just got an offer, I think, for January. I think I'm playing, what's the place? Is it the Cannery, maybe? Cannery Hall. In January. You send me a message, send me an email at info@demonjones.com, or inbox me on Instagram so I don't miss it, because I got people helping me keep up with that. Won't you send me a email, Captain, and we'll see if we can't take care. Cannery Hall, yeah, that's it. Yeah, with 2 N's though. You spelled it with a T. What I saw, I think it had 2 N's on it. Cannery, that's it. Here, I got something in my damn shoe. Send me an email, Captain, and I'll take care of you, dog. I'll get you in that show. We'll get you in that show, dog. Get you some of this music medicine. How about that? Jasper. I got you, Jasper. If I got any black straw hats left, I'll get you a black straw hat. How about that? Is that cool? Talk to me, Captain. Okay. Hey, I need everybody on here to say a prayer for our brother Jasper here. He's fighting cancer. Stage 4 lung cancer. How old are you, Jasper? Talk to me. How old are you, sir? Thank you, Blake. No. No, Blake. We'll take care of him, brother. You don't have to buy him a meet and greet. I got it. Jasper, how old are you, brother? I want to know. I want to know kind of picture who I'm praying for here. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, this is what social media should be used for, dog. Not tearing each other up. Life's going to show up for you regardless, and you're going to feel it. And everybody's going to get a turn. Everybody's going to get a turn. No one is immune from life showing up. "48. That's very young. That's very young, Jasper. Well, I'm sending an official prayer request out to at least all these 44 people. 44 cool, Hank Aaron. Hammer and Hank. I need everybody to send a prayer for our brother Jasper, who's fighting stage 4 lung cancer for 3 years now. He's a 48-year-old gentleman. Do you have a family, Jasper? Oh yeah, that Centurion's Motorcycle Club was off the chain. I loved it. Thank you, D. That was a really good time. Well, we're praying for you, Jasper, and you and your girl and your daughter. I have 2 daughters, and I'm dealing with a. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Wait for the cars to go by. God bless. Yeah, Jasper, you got it, dog. Well, I deal with a lot of things, you know. Me and you are from a similar era. We were born in the same era. And I got a 15 and 16-year-old daughters. Well, 14, she's about to be 15. And it takes, you know, and my wife's amazing, but she does so much. But, you know, some of the things I deal with are tough, you know, hard decisions, and it's hard to do everything. And I empathize with you, brother. It's a lot. You have to, you know, take care of your kid, take care of yourself. And then life throws curveballs at you all the time. And, you know, and everybody looks like they got it going on social media, man. You know, they really post the good stuff. But everybody's getting the curveballs. No one is immune. No one. No rich man, poor man, president. No one is immune from dealing from their battles and lessons, you know. They're really sour sometimes. Amen. Well, we're going to see you soon, Jasper. My love and prayers, all those struggling with pride. Amen. You're that guy from WWE. No. I'm not. I'm not the guy from WWE. I am the guy that's on tour right now in this big bus. And I keep walking around in a big circle in this parking lot, getting my miles. At least y'all know I ain't faking it, boy. I'm out here getting it. Colorado Springs is tomorrow, y'all. If y'all got any people in Colorado, I got Colorado Springs Thursday, Greeley Friday, Casper, Wyoming Saturday, Salt Lake City Sunday, and then I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to Medford. I'm going to Portland for 2 nights back to back. Then I'm going to Chico, and then I'm going to, let me get this right. I'm going to Chico, then I'm going to Reno, Nevada. Nevada, I got it. I'm going to Reno, Nevada. And then I'm going to Roseville, outside of Sacramento. Then I'm going to Fresno. What's after Fresno? Then I'm going to Redlands, California. It's 90 minutes east of LA. Outside of it, boy, I ain't going in there for nothing. Then I'm going to Phoenix, which is going to be off the chain. I haven't been to Phoenix in like since my Lyric's 9th birthday was the last time I was in Phoenix, and this is about to be her 15th birthday. So I'm saying 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 years. I hadn't been to Phoenix in 6 years, y'all. COVID definitely got in the way, but I could have been there had I had the right people. And I've made some changes. I got the right people now. I had to let a few people go. And they're, you know, I'm not digging on them. But you know what? The Braves traded Dale Murphy and started winning after that. So sometimes you got to change the lineup, which I did. Takes a second to steady the ship. But I've been in this for 20 years. I've been buying groceries and paying phone bills with this shit for 20 years. So you ain't just going to be able to hop in the Demun Jones van and ride with me. You better have your shit straight. Perfect time of the year. Joliet, Illinois, John Massafeld. Okay. I'm coming to Belvedere, Illinois in November. It's already on sale. I'll be there with the lax. Oh, anyway. After Redlands, California, yeah, I'm going to Phoenix. Then I'm going to Ramona, California, which is close to San Diego. Then I'm going to Oklahoma. Yeah. Then I'm going to Little Rock, Arkansas. Then I'm going to outside of New Orleans to Southport Hall. Then I'm going to Huntsville, Alabama. And then I'm going to Alamo, Georgia for an all-age outdoor trail ride bush party in the middle of nowhere. I'll be in Canton, Ohio as soon as they call on me. I promise you that. Miss Bloody Thirsty. Yes, Dawn, I do remember seeing that tattoo. Thank you, D. Hopkins. Thank you. Friday's my birthday. Happy birthday, William. Miss Bloodthirsty, excuse me. Miss Bloodthirsty, make sure you show up at Colorado Springs tomorrow, okay? You show up at the show tomorrow. I'll get you in there. We need everybody to get to this show, okay? The money is, of course, important. It's what makes the wheels turn. But, you know, I'm playing there tomorrow. It is absolutely not sold out. Not only are weekdays tougher. Hold on one second. My bad, dude. I couldn't hear you from the traffic. I've been out here getting these miles in, man. I'm on live right here. You good? That's a beautiful puppy, man.
I appreciate it, man. I thought you were somebody else.
Look at this puppy, y'all. Hey, what's his name?
King.
What's up? What kind of, is that a French bulldog?
That's a bully.
A bully.
It's a
baby? Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can. It's a nano bully.
Wow, a nano bully. I ain't seen that. What's up, dude? What's up, King?
You gonna turn around for the camera?
It's okay. Hey, buddy. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah. He's beautiful, man. God bless you, man. Have a good day. Yes, sir. That's a beautiful animal. A nano bully. I never seen that, like a miniature bully. That's cool. Miss Bloodthirsty, I'll see you tomorrow. I just wonder. I'll take the horse if I got it. That's hilarious. Here come the bots, boy. You got to watch out. So I've been walking for 56 minutes, which is normally, let me see, because I haven't been like booking it. And I don't want to check my monitor, because if I scroll up and leave here, it'll screw up the feed, and then it'll drop all of y'all, I think. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to let y'all go in a second. But I just want to say, thank you so much for joining me. And I don't go live all the time, y'all, every day. Just like stay in your face, which is maybe a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It probably cost me 50% of my business because I don't live on my phone all day. But I'm 100% invested in my wife and children when I'm at home and running to do whatever they need. Or like I'm all in it. You know what I'm saying? Like legit about it. And I hope you are too. To all the men and the young men, I hope that's something on your goals. I hope your goal, your main goal in life, is to find your person and to start a family and lead them. I've never done anything more fulfilling in my life than being a husband and a father. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. Nothing. And I hate being away, but when I'm away, I know they're okay. They're protected. They're surrounded with people that love them and that love me. But when I'm away from them, like my appreciation for them it only multiplies. Like when I'm right there, I'm busy, taking care of things. I'm all in the task of doing what I'm supposed to do as the man of the house and daddy, that I get, sometimes I'm busy digging the hole. I don't get to sit back and appreciate, oh, nice. But when I'm out here, like I can't be there right now, cheering them on, telling them to keep their weight back and like stay in their hip. You know what I'm saying? Expect the ball on every pitch. They're about to hit the ball to you on every pitch. That way you'll never be surprised. To tell my wife she's beautiful every day. Right? Man, not being able to be there and do that, it inspires me when I get home to do those things. And I do. And I get busy again and get focused on all the things I have to do. But if there is any value, in my music enough to bring you here, to put any weight in anything I say, and if you get something positive of it, then what a blessing that is. If a lot of young men today don't have a daddy in the house, like half or a little less than half, like way too many. So they don't have a man that would inspire them to be a certain kind of man, or they're either misdirected and to continue in the cycle that they're born into, or they're inspired to succeed in spite of the cycle they were born into. And so I just want to, because no dig on women or nothing like that, but where the men go, society will follow. Where the men go, society will follow. So I just want to inspire the young men to be men, to be men. Do the hard shit, okay? Do the hard shit. Butcher the cow, kill the deer, catch the fish, frame the wall, dig the hole, change the tire, learn how to change your brake pads, know how to check your oil. Learn how to turn the breaker off so you can see what's wrong with the dryer. Do the hard shit. And pray to find your person. And make babies. Make babies. Make sure y'all subscribe right here. While I'm on tour, what I was getting at, I ain't been on here every day, even though I have stuff to say and talk about. I go through shit too, right? Which some of it ain't your business, but if there's some value to me sharing it, then amen, I will do that. But now that I'm on tour, I'm out here doing it, right? I'm out here doing this shit. I'm away from my home, from my bed, from my children, from my aging mother and father. I can't be there. I'm here with y'all, for y'all. And that affords me the ability to take care of them. I need y'all to subscribe to this channel. I need you to follow me wherever you stream music at. I need you to go to my website if you want a t-shirt or a straw hat or a Jones County hat. I need you to do that. I need you to go buy that. You know, instead of buying that Baltimore Orioles or that Kansas City Royals hat for $49.99, go get you a Demon hat for $32.99. I promise you it will make way more of a positive difference in the world. I don't waste none of my money. I don't spend none of my money in strip clubs, on no drugs. No, none of that. I make records with it. I pay for buses with it. Keeping it going. If you're in any of the cities, I'm about to post a picture on my community tab. As soon as I do this, y'all go over to my community tab and check out the tour dates. I'm about to post them all right there. Y'all go check it out. I'll put the link on there too. I know when I put the link, they step on it, so you got to go to it. Like if I put the Google and Facebook, they don't want you to promote links. So when you put a link on it, they just step on it where nobody sees it. The only way you're going to see it is if you intentionally go there to get that information. So go to demonjones.com/tour, or just go to my community tab and see my tour dates. And I'll see y'all really soon. I'll see you tomorrow.